Bible Stories with Lumina. The waters recede, a new beginning. Hello, friends. I am Lumina, your guide through the greatest stories ever told. After the great flood covered the earth, the Bible tells us that God remembered Noah and all the animals on the ark. He sent a mighty wind to blow over the earth, and the waters began to go down. The heavy rain finally stopped, and the deep springs of the earth were closed. On the 17th day of the 7th month, the great ark finally came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. The water continued to go down until the tops of the mountains could be seen. Noah waited patiently for 40 days, trusting that God was caring for them even while they were still inside the ship. Noah wanted to see if the ground was dry, so he opened a window and sent out a raven. The big black bird flew back and forth, going to and fro over the water until the earth began to dry up. It was a strong bird, but it didn't bring back the news Noah was waiting for. Next, Noah sent out a white dove to see if the water had left the surface of the ground. But the dove could find no place to land her feet because the water still covered the whole earth. She flew back to the ark, and Noah reached out his hand and brought her back inside. Noah waited 7 more days and sent the dove out again. This time, when the dove returned in the evening, she had something wonderful in her beak, a freshly plucked olive leaf. Noah knew then that the water had gone down and the trees were starting to grow again. Noah waited another 7 days and sent the dove out a 3rd time. This time, the dove did not return to him at all. She had found a home on the dry land. Noah was 601 years old when the water was finally dried up from the earth. He pulled back the covering of the ark and saw that the ground was truly dry. Then God spoke to Noah and said, "Go out of the ark, you and your wife, and your sons' wives with you." God also told Noah to bring out every living thing so they could move about the earth, be fruitful, and multiply. Noah's wife, Amaris, stepped out onto the soft grass beside him. They breathed in the fresh, clean air and thanked God for keeping their family safe during the long months on the water. All the animals left the ark, 2 by 2 and group by group, eager to find new homes in the world God had washed clean. The very first thing Noah did on the dry land was build an altar to the Lord. He took some of the clean animals and birds and offered them as a sacrifice to God. When God smelled the pleasing aroma, he said in his heart that he would never again curse the ground because of humans, even though people sometimes make mistakes. God made a beautiful promise. As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease. God's faithfulness ensured that the world would have seasons and life forever.